That said, everybody, that said, I will continue to talk about the NHL Tech Test if we care to. But I have updates on your dirtiest of birdiests. Beautiful. Smalls, I like that video as well. And yeah, a lot of people are like, no! It's a good time. So you might notice that we are down to an 89 overall team. And that is because we have made some trades. We have made some trades. And we have gotten a lot younger after winning the Soupy Boopy. A lot younger indeed. And indeed, we have our second Super Bowl in the books. So this is what happened. Start at the bottom, right? Let's start at the bottom. Okay, maybe not all the way back to the draft. We have traded Matt Hennessy. As much as I hate to say it, Matt Hennessy has been traded to the Cincinnati Bengals for their first round pick in 2030, which is next year. We are in 2039. So we got a first rounder for Matt Hennessy. And in fairness, yeah, just outright a first rounder. We traded Chris Lindstrom, as well, a staple of the offensive line, to Buffalo for a first rounder, a second rounder, and a third rounder, all next year. So already that's two staples of the O-line gone. And then we traded a third member of the offensive line. Will this come back to haunt me? Probably. But we traded a third member of the offensive line in Eric Colbert, along with a 5th round pick and a 6th round pick next year, to the Denver Broncos for a second this year and a second next year. And then, as expected, Cortland Ellington was dealt. He moves on to the Indianapolis Colts, along with a 4th round pick next year and a 7th round pick next year for their first rounder next year, their second rounder next year. And then the final trade, I do believe, tight end Nick Sharper, who we just drafted, has been dealt along with a 4th for a 2nd round pick. So some pretty big changes at linebacker, some major changes to the offensive line. So let's take a look here. That is a lot of pick hoarding. Let's show you what the roster looks like. First and foremost, the draft picks. We have 4 first-round picks, 1, 2, 3, 4 second-round picks, 2 thirds, and a 4th. Then next year, it's 4 first-round picks, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds, and 2 thirds. So needless to say, we're already set up for the next 2 years worth of the draft, which is delightful. Quarterback Colt Johnson. Backup as a free agent is Ian Book, who of course led the Minnesota Vikings to the playoff matchup against us last season. So, I figured he's good enough to be our backup. Running backs, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Marquise Beverly, and Antonio Monk, who we just drafted, of course, hidden dev potential out of Washington. Fullback, Jerry. Danny, what's up? Wide receivers, Greg Hardwick, Super Mario Andrews, Gilbert, Nicholas Banks, where we have nothing about his name. I don't know, someone was calling him Agent Nicholas Banks, I think. I don't know, we'll think of something. And then Razor Ramon Andrews, of course. Tight ends, Kyle Pitts, William Horde, and Luke Zietler, who of course were the core last year. New left tackle is Philip Cartwright, who we just picked up in the drafts, who is going to be a beaut. Aaron Hodges as a depth option. Left guard, Raymond Lehman, with Ricky Noel behind him. Center is Alex Blackburn, with Trent Verdon behind him. Right guard, Christopher Vernon, alongside Juan Mitchell. And right tackle is our weakest spot. Right now it's Ian Kutcher. So we're taking a real risk to try and get some younger guys to develop. Right tackle is the big one that could cost us. We'll see what happens. Defensively, Casey Austin and Michael O'Sullivan. Right end, J.D. Davison, Tyreek Jackson, and Michael Key. DT is Hugh Knighton, Deshaun McDaniels, who we just drafted, and Jamichael Foster, because we needed Deshaun and Jamichael. Linebackers, Dominique Phelps and Orlando Beecham. Middle linebackers, Josh Holmes, Keelan Porter, and Mac Weston, all of whom are at least star dev. And on the right, Taylor Woodard, Brock Dunn, and Cole Simmons. The corners. Oh, the corners. Alex Thomas, AJ Terrell, and Shelton McKee. Because LOL. Paul Reddick is there as well, as is Eric Manana. And at safety, Keith Bernard. Superstar dev, of course, with Donovan Moore and Lance Hewitt. Strong safety is Nick Espinosa, the top pick from us in the draft. He was the top pick in general in terms of overall. Jason Levy's behind him. Kicker is Harrison Butker. And the punter is Green Bay cut him, J.K. Scott. But in the video game, he's really good for us. But yeah, IRL J.K. Scott got cut by the Packers, which was rough. That said, that new Netflix doc that came out, I haven't gotten to watch it yet. I really want to, though. I watch pretty much any hockey doc. We're actually going to make Keelan Porter the starter over Holmes. There we go. All right, good. Actually, whoop, hold on. Let's go back over. I am expecting the game to freeze because of how much we're dicking around in menus. And Cam Newton was cut by the Pats. I know. It's fucking crazy, isn't it? At corner, we want Terrell to be our third choice behind McKee. So we have 3 90 overall corners. It's gross. We are in the preseason. And we are ready to sim another season because just when I think I might be done with this team, they just keep proving that they're still worth following. And so here we are. We will continue to follow this team for as long as they deserve to be followed. Who's on the decline? In terms of what? Who do you think signs Cam Newton? I have no idea. Apparently the biggest issue with Cam Newton, I don't know. There's a lot of rumors within the Patriots fan base that Cam Newton was let go primarily for the fact that he's not vaccinated and was missing practices. Is that true? Was that the primary reason? I don't know. But that's definitely something that's out there. Is he missed practices? He had to go through other protocols and shit and missed a lot of time that Mac didn't miss. So, I mean, I think Mac was the better way to go anyways. So, I mean, Cam certainly did not do himself any favors in terms of proving as to why he should be the starting quarterback of the Patriots again. So, found you on Twitter trying to get beta codes. Guess I'm in the stream now. There you are. Look at you. Here you are. I'm still going to be trickling out codes on Twitter for the most part. I don't know. Maybe I'll give one away tonight on Twitch. We'll see. So, yeah, I'm perfectly fine with Mac Jones being the quarterback. I picked a damn good time to buy his jersey. To Mac Jones, please, God, don't do anything fucking dumb. Even if you are like a miserable, stupid person and you haven't grown at all from the controversies that you had with like the Obama Halloween costume when you were 14 and the DUI when you first got to college. No more of that shit, please. Please. Even if you haven't grown up, I don't care. I don't care. Just leave it until the end of your career like John Smoltz. Like, just be a goof like John Smoltz is, getting himself fired because he's an idiot. Do that. Just don't make me regret buying your jersey, please. That's all I ask. Need an NA PS4. How many NA PS4 codes do I have left? Ooh, I have 4 codes left for NA PS4. Ooh. Oh, I'll think about it. Mac Jones dressed as Obama. He did. You can look it up. Again, apparently he was like 13 or 14 years old at that point. So I look at that and I'm like, okay, please tell me that you've grown as a person. You know? Please. Now everyone's asking for codes. I should do what Sleeves did. And this is not a shot at Cam at all. Very smart to be like, hey, I have codes. And then people just start fucking throwing money and subs at him to be like, give me the code. So, that's what I should do. Fuck's sake. Oh, goodness. So let me double check that our scheme fits are still proper. I think they are. Beautiful. So let's see what happens. Again, we got significantly younger this season. The O-line on paper is worse. But we have a chance. we have a chance. We're dropping the sub. There it is. There it is. We still have a very good chance of being successful this season. Code, please. Warrior, didn't you get a code already? Is the new F1 stuff loaded and ready to go? Yes, and I haven't seen it yet. You will see it at the same time I do. I think the only people who have seen it are Endo and Fox. There might be someone else, I don't quite remember. But yeah, that's the joke. Ah, well, there you go. I don't get jokes. Endo hasn't even... So Fox, is it just you that's seen it then? In which case, that's hilarious. I hope that is the case. Awesome. So Fox is the only one who has seen our F1 design. Fox, by the way, I'm gonna link this in chat. Let me know what you think. Do I copy the camera settings for F1? As the game has frozen. Woo! Oh, it's crashing my Xbox. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, good. That looks good. Yep. Yep. Uh-huh. You know, if my Xbox blows up, I will absolutely demand that EA sends me a new one. Rest assured. If my Xbox explodes while playing Madden, I will get a new Xbox directly from them. Or there will be consequences. How was the beta? Is it fun? Yes. Is it better than NHL 21? Yes. By far. Don't buy into the people complaining on it on Twitter, because for the most part, the vast majority of them are just mad that they have to learn something new if they want to be a top player again. This game's drunk. This game is shit, I think is what the proper term that you're looking for. I enjoy NHL 22 quite a bit. Again, if I could stream the tech test, I absolutely would. Like, we'd be playing it right now. Right now. I enjoy it. I'm not saying it's like this drastic departure from 21, but I enjoy it. Maybe it's just because 21 was so trash that, you know, a 5 out of 10 might look like a 7 out of 10. Who's to say? We'll see how many of my roster files it deletes. It's the beta ESHL. Yes, it is the ESHL only. No versus, no franchise. You gotta wait for that stuff. There's a reason why they talked about the EASHL changes the day before putting out the tech test. Right, Fox, I'm very tempted to try it tonight, to be honest. I actually loaded up F1 on my Xbox and tried it out. I'm actually kind of tempted to give that a shot. So, alright, back to the weekly strategy. Warrior, yeah, likely. So, alright, so Hodges was there. Johnson, Beverly, we already focused on those guys. Let's go Rayleigh. Spread the wealth here. Would too if you didn't have the ultra wide. Fair. Fair. I see. I see. Okay, drunk all the same. Alright, we got more upgrades. Rayleigh gets better. See, I'm hoping the guys that are still good kind of carry the weight on the offensive line this season. Here's hoping. Of course, we're still in the preseason, so we don't have to care about the record. And still is by far the best mode. New F1 update? I don't believe so. At least if they talked about it, but it hasn't come out yet. People are hoping that'll be when they add all the new tracks into the game, which would be fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Am I a game changer? I am, shockingly. Going for the three-peat. I wish it was the three-peat, but it would be our second, or it would be our third title in 4 years if we were to win again this season. Which would be tremendous. Alright, let's keep rolling here. We're all about progress. All about it. Doing what we gotta do. Get back to the play. Holy upgrades. Okay, Marquise Beverly. Up to an 87. He really could be our starter if we wanted to drop Clyde, but I still like having him as a dual threat. Hugh Knighton, make him better as a speed rusher. And hopefully Hugh doesn't get hurt. Taylor Woodard. I mean, you haven't quite become what everyone was hoping Jadeveon Clowney would be, but he's still pretty damn solid. Aaron Hodges on the O-line. And how's Madden? Don't pay full price for it. Don't pay full price for it, is my suggestion. It's fun when it wants to work and not crash 1,000 times. Alright, final preseason game here against Baltimore. Beverly has been a fantastic backup, I agree. And we beat Baltimore 38-0. It's your main game. I mean, it is NHL, but I play everything on stream. Will you ever put an NHL-generated player pictures to look at? I mean, I hope so. That's one thing that's been mentioned a lot, is even if it looks like this, like that, for the love of God, that is better than just a black screen, right? Does instant replay work in the beta? No. At least I haven't gotten it to work. It just kind of boots you right back. Alright, we lose a couple guys off the practice squad, that's fine. We got negotiations already. Jackson and Michael Key, who are just depth option. We have a decision to make. I'm not against losing him for nothing, because we already have a ton of draft picks, but the question is, how fast will Clyde fall off? Hardwick, Terrell, McKee. Oh boy. Oh my God. Alright. Alright. We're gonna have to re-sign 90% of our team this season. Whew. Alright. This might be our last chance at the Super Bowl. It might be. Because the quality on this team is about to dip. We are not going to be able to keep this going. Unfortunately. Good thing you have a lot of money. Not enough. It's either, you know, we try to keep all those players, or we start trading away a lot of the draft picks that we have. Because money-wise, it's going to be really tight. So we'll see. The target right now is week 8, trade deadline week. And we'll have to kind of approach it from there. Shelton McKee will be healthy. And New Orleans, their overall is looking rough. As Philip Cartwright will get a little bit better already. Still don't know his dev pattern. Jimmy Knox. Gotta hang on to old Jimmy. Nate Diaz looking motherfucker. Christopher Vernon. Also improving at right guard. Keelan Porter already getting better. Not quite a scheme fit though. Emily, what's up? Just got done playing a bit of the tech test. Your thoughts? I'm intrigued. Kutcher is up to a 74. He's already getting better. Dad vibes off of that guy. And Mario Andrews. You're making him better. It's the Super Mario. It's 25. Long way for him to go. Alright. I think we're good. So let's do this. We'll sim from the menu. Week number 1 against the 84 rated Saints. They're all offense, no defense. They beat us 48-0 at one point last year. And we beat them 38-14. That is a damn good way to start off a season. Colt Johnson, 5 touchdowns in total. But look at who's on the other side. 3 passing, 2 rushing touchdowns for Colt. Not bad. Are we going to have a third battle against the Chiefs? We're a long ways away, but it could happen. It could happen. Get Sean McDaniels in there. Jermichael Foster. All the best names. Dominique Phelps. I swear, Phelps had star and dropped down to normal. It's a damn shame. We might actually have to run him as a backup. So again, we have Holmes, Porter, and we don't know how good Weston is. So I don't know. Phelps is a tough one. Hopefully he can get a breakout moment. Good interception. F121 did have a version go out on PS4 today. 1.10 is the next big patch. One we're looking forward to. I'm excited for F1 tonight, even though we got completely boned at the start of a new season. Completely boned. Over under for interceptions. I mean, God, how many did he finish with last year? 5? If not less. Hello, Keith Bernard upgrade. Still an 83, but love how passing feels. Doesn't look like a bullet being shot out of a gun. Puck also reacts like it should when you try to force it. It's been getting serious. The goal I had missed in the mission. I think gameplay last week. Custom stacking. I agree with everything you said. They could ruin it. Hopefully they don't. Thoughts on Mac time? New England over camp. The right decision. I'm not sitting here being like, Super Bowl, here they come. But it's the right decision. And again, hopefully he doesn't do anything stupid. Please don't do anything stupid. Man, Hardwick's 28. Alright. Espinoza and Dunn are good. We lost another practice squad guy. That's fine. Let's sim this game against the Chargers. Go Chargers! Maga Magic. Do I have that clip? Arnold Schwarzenegger, go Chargers. Like I'm the only one who will remember this. But I don't care. If I switch over to PC. Yeah, bada bing, bada boom, bada bam. Hit him with it, Arnie.
Chargers win 20.
It's just him and his dumb accent. Just, go Chargers, go! Well, hopefully the Chargers don't go. I'd like a nice 2-0 record. Bam! 26-20. His name's McCorkle Jones. Alright, we have an injury. Who the hell is it? That might be sign to trade him once he's healthy. That might be a sign. I mean, it's franchise, man. It says at the top. So contract negotiations, we'll wait it out. Let's see who's available in the draft. Tony Longwell, Gregory Cosgrove, Shaq Branch, Kevin Young, Mitch Holiday, Mitchell Holiday. All right, our weekly strat as well. So, I mean, the record's looking good so far, but admittedly, I am a little bit worried about what moves we might have to take to protect ourselves for the future. We're in a real interesting spot right now. A real interesting spot. Thomas is getting closer. Gotta get Shelton in there. Shelton should hit a legitimate 90. Terrell's pretty close to getting an upgrade too. Let's see what happens. Come on, points. Suzuka steal, a major steal. I mean, they signed a 30-year-old to a 6-year deal, you know? That's... I mean, the price is low, but 6 years. Hope Islanders fans like a whole lot of Casey Cizikas. Whole lot of them. That's been the trend in the NHL, though. Sign someone for term to get the price down, so you have to change your focus players every time. You don't have to, I choose to. So you can choose to focus on the same 6 if you want to. I choose to kind of spread the wealth a little bit. Let everybody benefit from the extra XP over just a few. But if you want to focus on just like your 6 key players and make them monsters, that's the way to do it. So, alright. Scouting was done. Again, the players, we can't do anything. Can we go to 3-0? It's in Carolina, where we always struggle. And we win! 23-21. And I think this is the 3rd year in a row that we are 3-0 to start a season. Interesting. And these quarterbacks are not interesting. They're kind of trash. Bill Mitchell. Big Bill Hells. This looks like an interesting draft to have a lot of picks with. Alright, so the scouting is done. Let's go back to the weekly upgrade. And it froze. What have I not liked from the beta so far? Goalie interference at times can be a little bit spotty in the NHL tech test. Because there's no, like, perfect way to program it. Like, if you hit the goalie when you don't have the puck, yeah, it's going to be a penalty. But the problem is, like, you can be driving the net, lose the puck for a millisecond, hit the goalie, and it counts as a penalty. But I'd rather have goalie interference than no goalie interference, to be honest. So, I would rather. Beautiful. That Jones looks promising. I hope so. I hope so. Aside from that, I mean, with the beta, it's just, you know, let's, oh, God. I mean, aside from, like, the normal stuff with the beta, right? Just the idea of, you know, obviously, like, a little bit more stability. But there's really not much that I don't like so far, if I'm being honest. That's why I started streaming so late tonight, because I was playing it. Alright, scouting. We finished that. Yeah, feels like you can lose the puck easy. I agree. We're back to the weekly strat. Taking on them Cowboys. Recovered 3 or more fumbles. Sure can be signed as a backup. I mean, I'm sure he'll be signed somewhere. I agree. Our cross crease is better. I mean, you can actually defend them now, so yes. I agree with the idea of Cam Newton to Houston. Because, I mean, he would be pretty good insurance if Deshaun Watson is suspended. So it's just for the beta, correct. Just for the beta. Still don't know how good Nick Espinosa is. As it should be, the puck isn't good to his stick. Right? Right? Alright. Player upgrades. We are looking to go 4-0. And oh, come on. Alright. Rayleigh. He's up to an 87 already. Absolute monster. God love him. Nick Espinosa. Already looking better. Is tripping broken? Nope. Tripping works as it should. If you poke check at a terrible time, take a seat. The eventual 10-hour trial at 22 comes out. Why progress through it all? I mean, probably. To be honest, probably. So Antonio Monk gets better. Yep, there it is. I knew that's where Reaver was going to go. Thought Reaver was going to say, when did you try? Oh, Endo, you set yourself up for these things so often. No, you cannot stream anything related to it, unfortunately. Alright. Let's sim this game as well. Can we go 4-0 against the Cowboys? Yes, we can. What a start to the... Oh, God, it's Kansas City. Kansas City, another super boopy rematch. There's Cole Johnson with a 4-touchdown week. Beautiful. And put that on a mug. Put that on a t-shirt. Oh, boy. Oh boy, this first round. Oh boy, this first round. Yep. Woo! This first round, though. Looking rough. Real rough. Nice smoot. Mine also got shipped out. And the flag. I was lucky enough to get the flag that was available. Very excited. Butka, not close to upgrading. We got Knox in there. And then JK, no longer a Packer. Scott, it'll take forever for him to upgrade. Colt's pretty far off from upgrading. Ian Book is pretty far off from upgrading. Clyde's at the halfway point. That's not bad. Get Bev in there. We'll skip Bev for this go around. Let's get Monk in there. Jerry. At about the halfway point. That's not too bad. You know, if you're at the halfway point but you cost over 10,000 points to upgrade, I think I'm going to avoid you. So Hardwick, he's not there. Andrews. We'll pass on you for this round. Burse, leave you. Nick Banks, you can stay. And Razor. Oof. No to Razor. Pitts. Nope. William Ward? Yes. Alright, cool. Beautiful. Hawks, what's happening? God, so week 8 we play what, Seattle? We're gonna have some major choices depending on how successful this team is. AJ Terrell, oh my god. He's so much better. He's so much better. Razor. Ramon. Andrews. Good. Donovan Moore. Up to 78. It's a depth safety. And Philip Cartwright getting better again. Sooner the better. Still don't know his dev pattern. Then Colt Johnson hits a 95 overall. Fantastic. In terms of ratings, he is the 7th best QB in the league. If he could just hit Superstar or X Factor, it'd be great. Falcons don't score 45 here. The game really happened. Right? See Elliot Friedman show himself to be an absolute knob after Glenn scored? I didn't. I did not. What did he say? I mean, there was a lot of Canada getting what's rightfully theirs by birthright title, yeah. But I mean, that's to be expected anytime Canada wins something. Here we go. Let's take on the Chiefs. Can we move on? Still undefeated, baby. 5-0. Monk, thank you for doing that. I will definitely add it probably later on tonight. If not, be ready for tomorrow. Whew, 5-0. First time we've gotten to that point. We scored 33 against the Chiefs. So is it real? Or was it just a fantasy? Who's to say? Michael Sweat. Gonna make you sweat. The shot from Pulem was insane, right? Oh, like Patrick Kane in 2010. Pulem knew it was in. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. What's wrong with that tweet necessarily? Is my response. I'm about to in the beta. Just the ASHL. Alright, training for the week. Should have said 60, right? Alright, let's go over to Mario. Again, not quite there. Let's go to Razor. Again, not quite there. So we'll move over to tight ends. Get Zietler in there. Left tackle Cartwright. Left tackle Hodges. Left guard Rayleigh. And left guard Ricky Knoll. And center Blackburn. Yes, very close to an upgrade. Good. Is Clyde back from injury? I believe so. And week 8 will decide whether or not we're trading him or not. Or potentially risking losing him for nothing, which honestly I'm not totally against. I'd rather have him and win another Super Bowl than trade him and lose because we didn't have him for one more year. So, But yeah, we have we got some big contracts to focus on here. Some big old contracts to focus on. But we are 5-0. Despite the fact that we got younger at both linebacker and on the offensive line. But Ian Kutcher has really stepped up. He was our concern at right tackle. He's looking okay. Cole Simmons. Trying to make you more well-rounded. Still hidden dead for him. Lucas Zietler at tight end. Keep him as a scheme fit. Beautiful. Ricky Knoll on the offensive line. Just kind of a random depth fill-in for the season. Michael Key. Try to make you more well-rounded, Mikey. Got better finesse moves. And KC Austin. He's an 89. Any other people codes privately. I am not allowed to. Or am I? Who's to say? All I'll say is pay attention to Twitter. You never know. If I post one in the morning, who knows what could happen. Can we go to 6-0 by defeating the LA Rams, who again we pooped on in the playoffs, and we lose by a field goal. So the Rams get revenge and hand us, I don't know, Linda. We get handed our first loss of the season, and it's to the team that we put up 66 points against in the playoffs. Figure that out. Figure that out. But the Rams get a measure of revenge. Craziness. Craziness. So our first loss. No perfect season this time out. No perfect season. Center, let's get Verdon in there. Christopher Bannon. We got Verdon and Vernon. Juan Mitchell. Ian Kutcher. And Chuck Bankston. And KC, not close. Michael O'Sullivan will get in there. Not bad. Not too shabby. We're not ramming it. I'm not playing the song. We won't be rocking LA. We won't be ramming it today. Christopher Vernon gets better. He's more well-rounded. Beautiful. Keelan Porter gets better. Still not a scheme fit, though. Mac Weston. Also not a scheme fit. And Alex Blackman. It's up to a 92. So, that's a shame. No team shall ever do what the Patriots did. The longest undefeated run of all time. Suck it, Miami. Dominic Phelps was injured. We sim against a very good Ravens team heading into the deadline, and we win 35-21. So we are 6-1 at the deadline and have some major decisions to make here with this team based off of who we want to keep for the rest of the year versus who we want to trade, to get something for, versus the idea of just keeping the team together because screw it, we might win a Super Bowl for the third time in the second year in a row. It's very tough to commit to the idea of trading anybody off of this team. Like, unless we are just going to get absolutely destroyed by the salary, we should keep people around. Knighton's very close to an upgrade. And our other younger defensive tackles in there. Beautiful. All right. Let's see what we can do. McSpanky, what's going on? Good to see you. How you been? All right. Up to a 90. Whole lot of upgrade points. As Hugh Knighton is glitching the fuck out. Just gonna hit back. Let's restart the game for, I think, the third time tonight? I think that's the third time tonight, if I'm not mistaken. Great game, though. Great game. Oh my god. Starting physical therapy tomorrow. Damn. Hope everything's all good. Hopefully from nothing overly serious. Feels like the 20th time, doesn't it? I'll be taking a class for at least a quarter of the UNB men's hockey team. The University of Nebraska. Go Badgers! Oh my god, but they have Reggie Bush in the background and Vince Young. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Jay, I know, I was messing around. I know it's New Brunswick. Knots in neck and shoulders. That's still not fun. Still very, very unfun. But at least it's not like, yeah, I got in a car accident, now I can't fucking walk. Like, I don't know. Glad it's not that, is what I'm saying. Physical therapy ranges from like, yeah, I landed on my wrist playing fucking flag football to, yeah, you know, I was in a major life-altering event. So. Okay, but dizzy spells as well because of shoulder and neck pain. Now, see, that's some serious shit, though. Because that's fucked. Hopefully that works out, man. Yeah, my dad ended up doing something similar. Had some neck issues, and I think that's what was causing it. Ended up going to physical therapy. They thought it was vertigo at first. Those were interesting times. Okay. In terms of contract negotiations this season, first and foremost, Clyde Edwards-Helaire is 29, only wants an $8 million cap hit, about $9 million rounded up. That's not that bad. The question is, how quickly will they fall off? Harrison Butka. The Butka at kicker is 33, wants $5 million a season. He is still the number one kicker in the league and hasn't really fallen off yet at 33. AJ Terrell wants $20 million a season. Holy dicks. Well, I guess we know someone who's gone. If he's not gone via trade right now, he's gone at the end of the season. So that's somebody that we have to say, do we want the draft picks or do we just say keep him and use him as our own rental because we have such a good chance of winning another Super Bowl. But AJ Terrell is definitely in his last season as a Falcon. Greg Hardwick. $14 million's not bad. That's justifiable. That's justifiable for Greg. Justifiable indeed. We'll call it $15 million. Shelton McKee. Fuck. I mean, he's Terrell's natural replacement. I mean, you gotta figure. So McKee is 24 and wants $14 million, whereas Terrell is 5 years older and wants $6 million more a season. Rayleigh. $7 million, that's not bad. I mean, Rayleigh definitely has to stay. That's not even a question. Like, he is the future of our offensive line. And then Hodges is just kind of a depth option. Ian Book. We don't know how much Mario Andrews is going to want. We don't know how much Bernard's going to want. Oh my god. Again, Hodges and Book, though, are just random depth. We don't know how much Mario's going to want. We don't know how much Bernard is going to want. Taylor Woodard, his deal is also up. Jason Levy, his deal is up. Razor Ramon's deal is up. Josh Holmes' deal is up. Oh my god. Christopher Vernon at right guard and Trent Verdon at center. Jesus. That's a lot of players on expiring deals. Whew. Okay, so right now it shows us with $77 million in cap room. We have 4 first-round picks, which is going to cut into the amount of money that we have to spend. Clyde only wants a pay raise from $7.5 to $9 million. He's 29. You don't know how fast someone's going to fall off, though. Like in this run, like Kareem Hunt fell off a cliff, which a lot of people are probably in support for. So, you know, some guys decline very quickly and other guys hold on to that rating. So Clyde at $9 million. I mean, we have Beverly and we have Monk. Jerry's fine. We're paying Jerry too much money, but it's Jerry, goddammit. How good is Jerry in terms of fullbacks? Number 2 in the league. Jerry. Wide receivers. So Hardwick wants a crap load of money. He wants essentially double what he's making now. Andrews and Razor are also up. Basically, is there anybody who is expendable now that could be traded? Holmes I'd like to keep, but Porter and Weston are looking okay. Phelps could be great if that dev pattern goes up. I can't imagine we're going to get screwed too much money-wise there. But at safety, I mean, we kind of committed to Bernard. It's got to kind of be Keith Bernard and Nick Espinoza. And then Bucker's going to want all of $5 mil. I think, to be honest, I'm going to keep every single player this season. We're going to make a strong push for the soupy boopy. And we're going to see what happens. If we lose people, so be it. But we are going to try to keep everybody. Here's the problem. Some guys aren't ready to negotiate until the final week of the season. So we got to kind of handle what we can handle now. So we know that Ian Book is gone. He's just a rental for the year, as is Aaron Hodges. Even though Hodges 23 and a 71 is not that bad. Honestly, I should have re-signed him. I'll probably try to franchise tag him. Should have re-signed that guy. That's a pretty cheap deal he's looking for to be a good depth option. Raymond Lehman. Will he accept? He wants more money. Shelton McKee. Will he accept? Yes, he will. So Shelton's back. Ain't no stopping him. Greg Hardwick has got to come back. He's our #1 receiver. And indeed, Greg Hardwick is back. AJ Terrell, we basically have to commit to the fact that we're letting him go. It says I won't be able to franchise tag him, but that's not true. But we know AJ Terrell wants $20 million. He's out. This is his final season here. Will he accept Layman's terms? Oh, I'm muted. Stop it. Bucker will hold off. Edwards-Helaire will hold off. But yeah, we're going after the very important peoples at the start here. So with that, let's sim this game against the Seattle Seattle, also known as the Seattle Seahawks, in which we lose just for the second time this season, 24-17. Minnesota from the playoffs to 0-7. Minnesota. More like no chance of making the playoffs. To give Raymond Lehman more money. To the Lehman. Why the hell did this playlist go straight dubstep? When the hell did that happen? Jesus. Get me out of the dubs. Lehman is back. From there, Mario Andrews. Only wants $6 million, that's not bad. Mario Andrews, the Super Mario Super Show will continue. Keith Bernard, dirt cheap deal. Yes, sir. He wants more money. Okay. All right, we're making things work. King James 007 Raiders. Everything that he likes. He likes LeBron. He likes James Bond. And he likes the Raiders. And he wants you to know it. Thank you for the follow. I do appreciate it. All right. All right. No, it should be called Wub Step with that much bass. All right, second round. Hello, second round steals again. Yes. Yes. Junior Boone out of Tennessee. Oh, dang, old Junior Boone, get on in here. Weekly strat. What do we got? Sorry to everybody from the South. Or any relatives of Boomhauer. All right. So, yeah, we elected to not trade anybody at the deadline. We will keep the team the same. And we will go for it. Real gopher. We will indeed. Remember when we had a gopher emote? I think it's still in Discord. The gopher it. One of Deej's finest creations. Who you can listen to on the Tukey's Take Podcast on Spotify, Apple Music, Google, and of course on the Tukey's Take Podcast YouTube channel. Subscribe today. Upgrades. Alex Thomas gets better. Good Lord. He is now a 93. Absolute weapon. Super Mario Andrews. Make him better as a physical option. He's now an 85. It is the Super Mario Super Show. Nick Espinoza. Nicky Espinoza. Safety extraordinaire. How good are you, Nick? He was the highest rated player in the draft. Say hello to the new Ed Reed. His name is Nick Espinoza. He went to college in Iowa. Iowa. You know how fucking badass you gotta be to survive 4 years in Iowa? Ugh. No disrespect to Iowa intended. You're fine. Yeah. Dominic Phelps gets better. Philip Cartwright. Phil the Thrill. Bills want a new stadium to be open air and 60,000 seats. Current is 72,000. Interesting. Insane to survive one. He survived in Iowa. He can survive anywhere. What are the two good things to come out of Iowa? Slipknot and Nick Espinoza. And DeBemmer apparently surviving 35 years. Again, it could have been any state. It could have been Wisconsin. Making the same jokes. Hillary Clinton's from Iowa. Exactly! What are the two good things to come out of Iowa? Oh, God. She wanted everyone to Pokemon go to the polls. That's because she's the fucking best. Also, Clyde is officially declining. He was a 99 elusive back. Now he's not. Imagine not voting for someone who said Pokemon go to the polls. The fuck's the matter? Well, she did this and she's a horrible person. Yeah, but Pokemon go to the polls. God damn it. Centaurio, what's going on? Let's go ahead and sim this game. If we lose to Minnesota, I'm going to commit seppuku. Thank God. Seth Rollins would like a word. Fair, but also... I like him a lot, but he's had some shitty opinions. You know? It was either her or Annoying Orange. The Russian picked Annoying Orange. Facts! Big facts. She's as bad as the PA lady on NHL. Keith Bernard. Thank you for staying with the team. Gonna call you Santa's little helper. You see, because in the movie The Santa Claus, there's a character named Bernard. Anyway. Let's scout some players. For those about to score, we salute you. Oh, God. Junior Boone. Worthy of a first. Dave Fox. Hunter Sari. Kevin Kennard. All right. Weekly strategy. Let's see. We were on right outside linebackers. Cole Simmons. Brogdon. Thomas, not close to another upgrade yet. AJ Terrell. That really sucks it's going to be AJ's final year here, but man, he wants $20 million worth of money against the cap. I can't do that. I'll never financially recover. Remember Tiger King when that was a thing? Holy shit, that was a year and a half ago. And the game froze. Fuck you. Patrick, Tom's fine. Fuck you, Patrick. It's your fault this game crashes. If it was just Tom Brady on the cover, this game would never crash ever. 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 Oh, goodness. Am I happy that Mac Jones is starter? Yes. Yes, I am. Is he vaccinated? Yes, he's vaccinated. Oh, it turns out Oklahoma is wow. Man. Oh, God. Can I please play the video game? Can I please play your video games? Your video games. Mac and cheese. Well, no. Why? Because it's called Kraft Dinner. There you go, Canadians. I'm on your side. You're welcome. Are you happy that I'm on your side? Have I proven myself? Mac and TD game. Jesus. So rarely any problems with console gaming. You cannot sit here and use Madden as an example. This game is an extreme outlier. As in, it's trash. Trash. This game is a dumpster fire. Hey, EA game changer for the NHL series who would have gladly helped out the Madden team, but I mean, hey, shit. Here you go. Here's your opinion from someone not affiliated with the Madden team. Fix your shit, man. This is unacceptable. Good Lord. Good Lord. Anyway, Raymond Lehman gets better. Hey, Ray. Hey, Ray. Do we have a second Spur Bowl? We do. We beat the Chiefs again. Again. Jamichael. Jaboy. It's Jaboy. Jamichael. I think Endo knows I'm hearing that in someone else's voice, and it's fucking incredible. Oh, Greg Hardwick, have my children. Oh, God. Delightful. How many years have the Chiefs made it now? Too fucking many. Every year. We play the 3-6 Las Vegas Raiders. And we lost. Good night.